I slid my seat forward until I found this sweet spot where the control yoke comfortably rested in my palm and my toes tapped on the rudder pedals at just the right angle to land the plane. This flight and everything about it drummed along with the comfort of soothing routine. Without warning, something black shot out from between my ankles and smacked into my face, brushing my lips with the soiled taste. I slammed backwards in my seat as the creature rebounded off my teeth and pivoted upwards until it whacked the system's control panel above my head. This thing darted in every direction, like an out-of-control pinball. "What the hell?" Dean yelped my thoughts. "What is that?" Was it a bat? A bird? Some flying desert reptile we had picked up on the ground in Vegas? The thrashing of flapping wings and talons scraping against metallic surfaces shot chills through my whole body. Dean and I covered our faces as claws struck out from this panicked creature. It gimbled wildly around the cockpit, crashing into circuit breakers, switches, instrument panels, the windshield, and us. I peeked through bent elbows, long enough to realize this was a bird. Black feathers floated down around me, littering the center console with mangled plumes, as if I were in the middle of a bizarre pillow fight. Instantly, I understood the success of the Hitchcock chiller, The Birds. Wide shoulder straps held me in place as I struggled to bend left or right to dodge out of the way. Obligated to keep flying our jet, we could not escape from this sealed madhouse. Behind me, half dozing or chatting or watching videos, were 147 passengers, blithely unaware of the mayhem going on here in the cockpit. So far, they were all still safe, and the only thing I feared was getting my eyes clawed out. "Oh, crap!" I shouted as a wing splashed my cup of tea, as if a frantic bird made Dean hard of hearing. "My God, how do you stop this thing?" he yelled right back. Then the bird disappeared, back between my legs, I think by sheer accident. And then there was silence. Silence isn't supposed to be eerie. Dean and I paused to look at each other, then shook free of our shock and dove into checking our systems. Methodically confirming everything was still in the correct position, we each slumped back into our seats and continued our approach into Los Angeles as if nothing had happened. But something had happened. Our peace and routine had been invaded, and that crazed bird was still with us, somewhere. I worried it was in the E&E bay, a hollow area housing our electrical and electronic components under the cockpit. A latched access panel on the floor covers this area, but there are openings from the cockpit into it, like where my rudder pedals go through the floor. Openings big enough for a bird to slip through. As we continued towards the runway, I may have appeared completely calm, cool as a cucumber even. But truthfully, I was on edge for every second of our descent, waiting for that bird to shoot back up from between my legs as I maneuvered our jet down to the white stripes just after the label 25 left. Occasionally, I heard it flapping around, sounding like it was getting close to my feet, only for its thumping to fade away with distance again. "Well, I sure hope it doesn't screw anything up down there," Dean stated the obvious. "So far, it's only screwed up my nerves," I tried to joke. But we both knew anything could go wrong at this point.